Hey, what's going on everyone? We're only going to be going over some mobility help for deadlifts. These are great for deadlifts as well as cleans or snatches. I'll explain that in a second. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Please share these videos. We've been helping some people, getting some great positive feedback. We'd love to grow this community, make it as best as possible. As well as we've recently launched a strength program that also includes some tips and tricks to make sure you have some long-term gains as well as stay healthy. So please check that out in the description below. Now we're going to talk about our thoracic mobility. So your thoracic spine is your upper back. Now when we do deadlifts sometimes, we see people get in this position where they're rounded over and they're hunched and they have a hard time actually hitting extension in their upper back. So Krishna is actually one of those people. He says a lot of times because he has really long arms, so his deadlifts can get away with it. Now in powerlifting, you'll see some people actually teach that to round your upper back a little bit. For me personally, since we do deadlifts to help carry over to Olympic lifting a little bit more than we just do deadlifts to deadlift, I want to see people learn how to set themselves in extension because that really helps there. So Krishna's going to go on his hands and knees. He's going to do a thoracic extension and rotation, hand on the back of the head, and pause right there. Hopefully you're not cramping. Ideal is this elbow is pointing straight up to the ceiling if we can do it. So go ahead, do it one more time. And all the way up and relax. I want you to come down. Put that hand in the back of your head. And what we can do to see whether or not it's actually a muscle deal or just a hard lock, I'm going to put my hand on the back of his head. I'm going to rotate him up nice and easy, and he's actually rotating more right now, which means it might just be a nervous system control issue, or we might just be a little knotted up in our upper back, but we can work on it. So Krishna's going to get this band set up, almost like he's going to do a banded push-up, just get some resistance. You got that? Get some mobility there. He's going to get set up. He's going to rotate that arm up towards the ceiling. He's allowed to turn his head. He's going to let that band help pull him. Just do a few reps nice and easy. So you're going to be able to notice that Krishna is actually going to get a little bit further right away. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That hand's getting closer and closer to the ceiling. But what we want to watch is to make sure is that he's not sitting his hips back to cheat it. We want to try and keep those hips over his knees as much as possible, and you can relax Krishna. So this is a quick little drill you can do in your warm-up. It helps open you up. You can use it for almost anything overhead squats, but we can also use it to help find that extension when we get into deadlifts. Check it out. Let me know how it works for you. Comment below. Talk to you guys soon.